Hello, and welcome to another Rouge unit of the week. And today we're taking a look at the Nisei Rifles. The Nisei Rifles are a representation of the American 442nd Infantry Regiment, which was formed entirely of the Japanese Americans, otherwise known as Nisei. It ended up being sent overseas in June of 1944 over to the Italian front, where it ended up participating in a lot of fighting, such as Hill 140, the Battle for the Lost Battalion, charging the Gothic Line, so on and so forth. And to summarise, they fought pretty damn ferociously, fanatical to be exact. They put up a very stiff fight for the Germans, and for it they got rewarded an awful lot. Round about 4,000 Bronze Stars, 4,000 Purple Hearts, and 21 Medal of Honors, making them one of the most highly decorated American units throughout the war. In-game, the Nisei Rifles are a 30-point rifle squad available to Task Force 45, and they have 4 weapons. We have a rather diverse weapon loadout, with one Thompson SMG, 9 M1 Garand, 2 bars, and a single bazooka. It's pretty much the standard American first-person shooter arsenal. It's a little bit of everything. But it's a pretty standard equipment loadout, really, nothing too fancy. The M1 Garand's decent because they're semi-autos. The bars aren't the best machine guns in the world, but they can shoot CQC and push out a decent amount of damage for what they are. But the main thing is having a bazooka, which is pretty rare on an American rifle squad. Pop down to miscellaneous stats. It's a 12-man squad with good optics, good stealth, heavy cargo space, and they are also fanatical. So in battle, the Nisei Rifles are pretty damn cool. They are a very good squad for what you're getting. As for 30 points, yes, the infantry weapon loadout isn't anything too crazy, but semi-automatic rifles are still semi-automatic rifles in the end of the day. And also you have the bazooka, and the main thing is that fanatical trait, because these guys can hold a bloody building or forest or whatever preferable defensive line you are using. Maybe you're one of those crazy guys who still plays Breakthrough and are actually using the trenches. And with a 12-man squad, they can be quite nasty to get through, as the enemies have to spend a lot of time killing them to the last man. But even though these guys can act as a meat shield, within Task Force 45 they have a rather interesting dynamic. It reminds me actually quite a lot of SC-44 with the 91st Luftlander, as a lot of your other infantry are really the converted gunners, which are the other backbone for Task Force 45, whether you're using the US or the UK runs. They're pretty much big beefy boys which don't have a whole heap of firepower, while the US ones are a bit scary, but they are there to hold the line. So you have your converted gunners all over the place, just kind of getting shot at, kind of like Ursad's Trooper, no, not as bad. And then the Nisei Rifles come on through to mop up the job, as well as any engineers you wish to bring up. One thing's for certain is that Nisei Rifles are definitely a much better choice compared to the Brazilian rifle counterpart. They do have a very interesting availability pattern as well, with only being available starting in B phase, with 10 in B phase and 15 in C phase, with a base 1-star veterancy. So you can't spam them, partly due to the price and partly due to, availability. So you're gonna have to make them count. Overall, they're a pretty good squad. Like with a lot of Heck the Italian DLC, it's another really cool piece of World War II history, which never really gets touched on that much in other video games, or even media, really. In terms of in-game effectiveness, they're definitely a must-take. They are a great complement for the rest of the infantry tab in Task Force 45, and they are just generally very good all-rounders. They're just bloody good guys. And well, I'm going to leave it off at that. This has been another Rang Rouge unit of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as usual, please just take it easy.